Imagine a place lost to time, swallowed by the mists of history, a place where over 100 men, women, and children vanished without a trace, leaving behind only whispers and shadows. This isn't a scene from a ghost story. It's the enduring mystery of Roanoke, the lost colony of the New World. In the late 16th century, English explorers set sail for the shores of what is now North Carolina, seeking riches and a new life in a land brimming with both promise and peril. When a supply ship returned from England 3 years later, the colonists were gone. Their homes were deserted, their belongings left untouched, as if they vanished into thin air. The only clue to their fate was a single word carved into a post: CROATOAN. The story of Roanoke is a tapestry woven from equal parts fact and folklore, a puzzle that has captivated historians, archaeologists, and amateur sleuths for centuries. Over the years, countless theories have been proposed to explain the disappearance of the Roanoke colonists, ranging from the plausible to the outlandish. Some believe they integrated with nearby Native American tribes, their bloodlines living on in the veins of their descendants. Others speculate they fell victim to a hurricane, their settlement washed away by the unforgiving Atlantic. The truth, however, remains elusive, hidden beneath layers of time and speculation. In this video, we'll examine the historical records, explore the archaeological evidence, and dissect the various theories surrounding the lost colony of Roanoke. We'll delve into the lives of the colonists themselves, from their ambitious leader, John White, to the ordinary men, women, and children who braved a perilous journey across the ocean only to meet an unknown fate. Get ready to uncover the secrets of Roanoke, to separate fact from fiction, and to confront the enduring mysteries that continue to haunt this sliver of the Carolina coast. Join us as we explore the mystery of Roanoke and try to give a voice to those who vanished into the mists of time. The story of Roanoke begins not on the shores of the New World, but in the courts and harbors of Elizabethan England. Sir Walter Raleigh, a charismatic explorer and a favorite of Queen Elizabeth I, dreamed of establishing a permanent English colony in the New World, a beacon of English power and a gateway to the riches he believed it held. Raleigh secured a charter from the Queen to explore and colonize the land he named Virginia in her honor. With the Queen's blessing and the promise of untold riches, Raleigh assembled a team of explorers and set sail for the shores of the New World. Their destination, Roanoke Island, a place of strategic importance and breathtaking beauty, nestled amidst the outer banks of what is now North Carolina. The voyage across the Atlantic was perilous, a testament to the courage and resilience of these early explorers. Finally, after an arduous journey, they reached the shores of the New World. The sight that greeted them was both awe-inspiring and daunting. A vast wilderness of dense forests, sparkling waterways, and a coastline teeming with unfamiliar wildlife. Roanoke Island, with its sheltered harbors and fertile land, seemed like an idyllic spot to establish a colony. However, this new land was not uninhabited. The English settlers, arriving as strangers in this unfamiliar world, would need to navigate complex relationships with the indigenous peoples if they hoped to survive and thrive in this new land. Under the leadership of Ralph Lane, a seasoned military man, the first group of English colonists disembarked on Roanoke Island in 1585. They established a settlement, constructed rudimentary shelters, and began the arduous task of carving out a life for themselves in this new and challenging environment. Life in the colony was harsh, a constant struggle against the elements, disease, and the uncertainty of their surroundings. Despite the hardships, there were glimmers of hope. The colonists marveled at the abundance of the land, the fertile soil, and the variety of flora and fauna they encountered. However, the challenges facing the Roanoke colonists proved insurmountable. Disease ravaged the settlement, claiming the lives of many. The promised supplies from England arrived sporadically, if at all, leaving the colonists teetering on the brink of starvation. Relations with the native tribes, already strained, deteriorated further due to misunderstandings, cultural clashes, and the growing desperation of the colonists. By 1586, with their numbers dwindling and their morale shattered, the first Roanoke colony was on the verge of collapse. It was then that Sir Francis Drake, a renowned English explorer, arrived at Roanoke on his return voyage from a raid on Spanish settlements in the Caribbean. Drake's arrival offered a lifeline to the struggling colonists, and they made the difficult decision to abandon the settlement and return to England. News of the first colony's struggles and eventual abandonment reached England, casting a shadow over Sir Walter Raleigh's dreams of colonization. However, Raleigh remained undeterred. Determined to see his vision of an English settlement in the New World realized, he assembled a new expedition, this time led by John White, a skilled artist and mapmaker who had accompanied the previous expedition to Roanoke. White set sail from England in 1587, carrying with him the hopes and dreams of a nation eager to leave its mark on the world. Little did White know, as he guided his ships across the Atlantic, that he was embarking on a journey that would not only shape his own destiny, but also give birth to one of history's most enduring mysteries. The second Roanoke colony, under John White's leadership, arrived at Roanoke Island in the summer of 1587. Unlike the previous group of explorers and soldiers, this expedition carried a different kind of hope: families. Men, women, and children, over 100 souls in total, stepped ashore with the intention of making Roanoke their home, not just a temporary outpost. They rebuilt the abandoned structures, planted crops, and began the arduous task of creating a life on the edge of the known world. John White, chosen as governor of the new colony, carried the weight of responsibility heavily. Yet, amidst the uncertainty, there was also a sense of hope. Among the colonists was White's own daughter, Eleanor Dare, and her husband, Anaman Dare. Shortly after their arrival, Eleanor gave birth to a daughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World. Virginia's birth was a momentous occasion, a symbol of hope and new beginnings for the colony. However, the joy was tempered by the harsh realities of life on Roanoke. As the situation grew increasingly precarious, White made the difficult decision to return to England for reinforcements and supplies. He left behind his daughter, granddaughter, and the colony he was sworn to protect, promising to return as soon as possible. Little did he know that this farewell would be their last. Back on Roanoke Island, the colonists faced an uncertain fate. The details of their lives during White's absence are shrouded in mystery, lost to time, and the absence of written records. What we know is pieced together from archaeological findings and the haunting silence left in the wake of their disappearance. The threat of conflict with native tribes loomed large. Did they try to establish contact with friendly tribes, seeking refuge and integration? Or did something more sinister befall them, a fate too terrible to be recorded? In 1590, John White finally returned to Roanoke Island. His heart pounded with a mixture of anticipation and dread as his ship approached the shore. The island, once alive with the activity of the colony he helped establish, was eerily silent. The settlement was deserted, the houses abandoned, the only signs of life the overgrown vegetation reclaiming its hold on the land. White searched frantically for any sign of his family, his friends, any indication of what had become of the colonists. His desperate search yielded few clues: some dismantled houses, a few scattered belongings, and a single word carved into a tree: CROATOAN. What became of the lost colony of Roanoke? Did they succumb to disease, starvation, or conflict with native tribes? Did they integrate with the local CROATOAN people, their descendants living amongst the native populations? Or did some other unknown fate befall them, lost to the passage of time and the silence of the historical record? Archaeological digs have unearthed tantalizing artifacts, offering glimpses into the lives of the colonists, but failing to provide a definitive answer to their disappearance. The mystery of Roanoke continues to fascinate and haunt us, a reminder of the fragility of life, the complexities of cultural encounters, and the enduring power of the unknown. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the mystery of the Lost Colony of Roanoke, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Untold Past for more explorations into the fascinating and often unsettling corners of history. The silence of Roanoke echoes through the centuries, a haunting reminder of the fragility of human ambition in the face of the unknown. Theories abound, each attempting to illuminate the darkness that swallowed the colony whole. One prevailing hypothesis suggests that the colonists, facing dwindling supplies and mounting tensions with neighboring tribes, chose to abandon their settlement in search of a more hospitable location. The inscription, CROATOAN, carved into a post, the only clue left behind, hints at a possible destination. Did unforeseen circumstances force their hand, or did a calculated risk for survival lead them into the unforgiving embrace of the wilderness? The CROATOAN tribe, shrouded in mystery themselves, become a focal point in the Roanoke enigma. Did they offer refuge to the desperate colonists, integrating them into their society and absorbing their traditions into their own? Some historians point to anecdotal evidence of fair-skinned, gray-eyed individuals appearing in subsequent generations of the CROATOAN and other nearby tribes, suggesting a possible genetic legacy of the lost colonists. Linguistic similarities between certain tribal dialects and Elizabethan English further fuel speculation of intermingling and cultural exchange. However, concrete proof remains elusive. The passage of time, the oral traditions of Native American cultures, and the destructive forces of European colonization have obscured the trail, leaving behind tantalizing hints, but no definitive answers. The CROATOAN connection, while compelling, remains a thread in a tapestry of possibilities, each strand leading to a different interpretation of the Roanoke mystery. The unforgiving nature of the Carolina wilderness presents another possible explanation for the colony's demise. Disease, starvation, and encounters with hostile tribes were ever-present threats to early settlers. The colonists, already struggling to secure food and maintain their settlement, may have succumbed to the harsh realities of their surroundings. The dense forests, treacherous waterways, and unpredictable weather could easily have swallowed them whole, their remains lost to the relentless embrace of nature. This theory, while plausible, fails to fully account for the lack of physical evidence. While skeletal remains of early colonists have been discovered in other locations, no definitive proof of a mass grave or signs of a violent struggle have ever surfaced on Roanoke Island. The absence of such findings fuels speculation that the colonists met their fate elsewhere, their journey into the unknown leading them far from the original settlement. Assimilation and integration. The possibility of peaceful assimilation into Native American societies presents a more hopeful, albeit equally speculative explanation for the colonists' disappearance. The English settlers, desperate for survival and seeking acceptance in a new land, may have integrated with neighboring tribes, gradually abandoning their European identities and adopting the customs and beliefs of their adopted communities. This theory aligns with the concept of cultural diffusion, where different groups exchange ideas, technologies, and traditions, ultimately blurring the lines between them. However, the lack of a definitive historical record documenting such integration leaves this theory open to debate. While anecdotal evidence and genetic studies hint at the possibility of intermarriage and cultural exchange, concrete proof of widespread assimilation remains elusive. The mystery of Roanoke, therefore, becomes a testament to the complexities of cultural encounters and the enduring power of human resilience and adaptation in the face of adversity. The mystery endures. The Lost Colony of Roanoke stands as a stark reminder of the capricious nature of history, where the line between fact and speculation blurs with the passage of time. The absence of a definitive explanation, the enduring mystery surrounding the fate of over 100 men, women, and children continues to captivate and haunt us. Theories abound, each offering a glimpse into the realm of possibility, but the truth, much like the island itself, remain shrouded in mist and uncertainty. The search for answers continues, fueled by archaeological discoveries, historical analysis, and the enduring human need to make sense of the unknown. Roanoke stands as a testament to the enduring power of mystery, reminding us that some stories are destined to remain untold, their secrets lost to the whispers of the wind and the relentless march of time. Echoes in the earth. The fate of the Roanoke colonists remains a mystery, but the ground whispers their story. Archaeology has emerged as a powerful tool to unravel the enigma of Roanoke. Each artifact offers a glimpse into the lives and struggles of the lost colony. The soil of Roanoke Island slowly surrenders its secrets, revealing fragments of a long silenced narrative. The artifacts themselves, carefully cleaned, cataloged, and analyzed, speak volumes about the daily lives of the Roanoke colonists. Simple objects, often overlooked, take on profound significance through archaeology. A fragment of a ceramic plate evokes images of families gathering for meals, sharing stories and dreams. A child's toy whispers of laughter and play, a reminder of the human spirit seeking joy. Tools tell a story of hard work and determination, of building a life amidst adversity. Among the most intriguing discoveries on Roanoke Island are the remnants of writing, tantalizing clues that hint at communication and perhaps even a desperate plea for help. Carvings on trees, posts, and even pieces of slate, though often fragmented and weathered by time, offer a direct link to the thoughts and intentions of the colonists. The word CROATOAN, etched into the surface of a wooden post, remains the most enduring and enigmatic of these messages. Was it a simple indication of their intended destination, a prearranged meeting point with a friendly tribe? Or did it carry a deeper, more desperate plea, a final communication before their disappearance into the unknown? Other inscriptions, though less well-known, add further layers of intrigue to the Roanoke mystery. A lead tablet discovered in 1998 allegedly bears a lengthy inscription, purportedly written by Eleanor Dare, John White's daughter, detailing the colony's struggles and ultimate fate. However, the authenticity of this artifact, known as the Dare Stone, remains a subject of intense debate among historians and archaeologists, with many dismissing it as an elaborate hoax. The Dare Stones, discovered in the 20th century, have sparked fascination and skepticism in the quest to understand the Roanoke colonists. If authentic, they would rewrite Roanoke's narrative, detailing the colony's struggles and encounters. The main stone, allegedly by Eleanor Dare, describes the deaths of her husband and daughter, Virginia. Doubts arise due to the discovery's circumstances and inscription style. Linguistic inconsistencies with Elizabethan English fuel skepticism. The Dare Stones remain a controversial chapter, blurring the line between fact and wishful thinking. The mystery of Roanoke, woven from threads of history and speculation, continues to captivate us. Archaeology offers glimpses into the lives of the lost colony. Each artifact unearthed adds a brushstroke to their story, transforming speculation into tangible reminders. Did they succumb to harsh realities, disease, or conflict? Did they integrate with the CROATOAN people? Or were they swept away by an unknown fate? The search for answers continues, driven by the need to honor those who came before us. The lost colony of Roanoke has left an indelible mark on history. Its story reminds us of the dreams and ambitions of early explorers, the challenges they faced, and the enduring power of mystery. Their legacy extends beyond Roanoke Island. They were pioneers, marking the beginning of England's colonial ambitions, a legacy shaping a nation's destiny. The mystery of Roanoke transcends time, resonating with audiences centuries after the colonists' disappearance. It has inspired countless books, films, and documentaries. The enduring fascination with Roanoke speaks to our innate curiosity about the unknown. The lost colony symbolizes the fragility of human ambition. Even the most carefully laid plans can be disrupted by forces beyond our control. Yet, amidst the tragedy, there is hope. Roanoke reminds us of the resilience of the human spirit. The quest to understand the fate of the Roanoke colonists continues, fueled by ongoing archaeological research and historical analysis. Each new discovery, each piece of evidence unearthed, brings us closer to understanding the events on those distant shores. The search for truth and the pursuit of knowledge are part of the human experience. the Lost Colony serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of these endeavors. The story of Roanoke continues to unfold, inviting us to engage with history and question our assumptions. What will we discover next? The search for truth ensures the mystery of Roanoke continues to fascinate and inspire. If you enjoyed this journey, like this video. Subscribe to Untold Past for more explorations into history. Let us know your theories in the comments below.